Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So let's again go over some of the stuff we just talked about, right? How to graph an absolute value function, right? We just talked about this. Okay, I mentioned already, right? Y equals absolute value of x is the parent function, okay, of the absolute value function family. Okay, it is a v with a vertex at 0, 0 and a slope of 1, right? You can see it right there. There's that parent function. Okay. Now, while all absolute value functions will have the v shape, adding numbers in the front, inside, and outside will change its location on the graph, right? It will transform this thing. Right? And we talked about this already, right? HK is the what? The vertex. Okay. A. Yeah, it's like you can think of it like the slope if you want to think of it. Or you can also think of it as a vertical stretch / shrink, and also reflects over the x-axis. Okay, so there's a couple different things that A can do. You can think of A as like the slope. You can think of it as a vertical stretch or a shrink, right? It'll get more narrow or it'll flatten out. You can also think of it, like I said, it reflects over the x-axis. Okay, what does H do? H shifts which direction? Does it go left or right or up or down? Right. So yeah, left or right. So this is like left, right. Okay, and then the K on the outside there, that shifts things up, down. Okay. Okay, so plot the vertex, right? H and K. Okay, I think to remember something to do about the opposite of H or something like that. So, you know, we'll roll the shift. You know, from the vertex, plot the slope. Okay, that's the A value. Yes, in both directions. And then continue and connect your dots so your graph looks like a V. Okay, that's really all there is to it. All right, so, oh, sorry, I don't want to go too fast there. Are we all good? This is the A is all I put there. Okay. Now let's look at these examples again just to make sure we're good with this. All right, so just from looking at this, can anyone identify for me what's the vertex of our graph going to be? 1, -2. Exactly right. We go right 1 from the origin, down 2, and so that's our vertex. What's the slope here? What's our A? 2. Or if you like, as a fraction, we could say it's 2 over 1. And that's not a bad idea to think of it in that terms, okay? In those terms. All right, so let's plot our vertex. Right 1, down 2. There's our point. Okay, and our slope tells us to go. So from here, we're going to go up 2, right 1, and keep going until you run out of space. I like to keep going until we run out of space. Okay, and then besides going up to right 1, we'll also go from our vertex up to left 1. Okay, and just keep going until you run out of space, and then connect the dots. Steady. Okay. Now here's some questions we didn't answer. Domain and range. Okay. Domain and range. Domain describes all of the what coordinates? X coordinates. What's the farthest? And oh, sorry, I should say this. So x coordinates. X coordinates, they go left and right, or they go up and down? Left and right. What's the farthest left x coordinate it looks like we're going to have on our graph here? Very good. -infinity. Sorry? Yeah, go ahead. What's the farthest right our graph's going to go? Positive infinity. Okay.
How does it go?
Left and right, right? Left and right. You're thinking. Yeah.
When are we going to move out of graphs?
What's that?
When are we going to move out of graphs?
Never. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're going to graph, we're going to learn at least 2 more new graphs in this unit. Yeah. I know. Very exciting. Bite your lip in anticipation. So, all right, range.
It is fun. Like it's
Range describes the what coordinates? Yeah, y coordinates, and it goes, yeah, bottom to top, right? Always bottom to top. What's the bottommost y value we have in our graph here? -2. Do we get to -2? Yes. So what kind of bracket should I put there? The square one, right? Yeah. I got it. Go ahead. All right. What's the highest y value we're going to go to here? Infinity. Like Buzz Lightyear. And beyond. I'm not sure what beyond infinity is, though.
same. That was just so fun.
Okay.
It made me cry.
All right, so here's what I want you guys to do. Go ahead and try the next two here. Come up with the vertex, the slope, graph it. Vertex, slope, graph it. And then tell me the domain and range. Okay? After you do these two, we'll go over them and I'll show you how you can graph these on your graphing calculator. Okay? Because you can. Duh! I can let you borrow one.
I haven't been out like shopping.
Well, that's okay.
Every
We,
time I go to the store.
you can also rent one, too, if you want to.
Well, that wasn't rented.
Oh, you lost it?
No, I didn't lose it. It was batteries.
Oh, batteries. Oh, you just need the batteries. That's all you need? Okay.
I just have it once it's over.
I understand.
But can I use it? Or
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, yeah. If you're feeling good, okay. Anyone else need a graphing calculator? We're going to use it in a little bit, so you'll need one. Ethan, you need one, don't you? Graphing
Yes.
calculator?
Stretching it out. Can I put my water on it?
Sure, go ahead. We'll need it for later, not right now. All right, so again, folks, I want you to graph these two right here. Okay. Go ahead and try this one, please. Try this one, please. Okay. All right, Jackson. So remember, it's the opposite of what you'd expect, the number in with the x. So here, for this one's a +1, so you're actually going to go, so again, for this -1, we went right 1. Right, so this +1, we're going to go left 1. So your vertex will be what x coordinates? -1, and then positive.
How do I do the absolute factor lines on this?
Press the math button, then arrow over to num, and ABS. Now it won't show the lines, but that's what it means. You're gonna put what you want in there, close the parenthesis then once you're done with that one, and then do a
And then
plus 2 on the
I just do
outside.
the same thing to close it.
Parentheses to close it. Usually use a close parenthesis
Oh, yeah.
to close it. Okay. Yep. Yeah, go ahead. Watch the negative in front of that third one, or the second one there, I guess we'll say, whatever it is, the last one. Okay, watch the negative in front of it, what that means. Okay, you know what the negative is.
That means it's negative one.
Yep. Left one up 3. Yep. Yep. From that point, you count the slope. Yep. Exactly right. Yes. What? Slope? -1. You're right. Negative in front of the absolute value. Yes. So it'll be down 1, right 1.
So that's a different,
Okay.
so we don't keep the negative in front of the absolute value and changing signs or anything? No, because it's.
It's like the slope. If you want to think really about, that's like the slope. So it's a -1 in front of there. You just count -1
Because
right
I was thinking negative in front of parentheses, so we changed that.
Oh, like distributing stuff like that.
So you wouldn't distribute this one because the absolute value there, it like doesn't, you can't really, it's hard to like, it would change the graph, yeah, if you put a negative in. Yeah, we can't distribute the negative.
Absolute value, we don't do that.
We don't want to distribute the negative, no. You don't count the 0? Okay. Have a question or anything? You just want to get, or are you going to try it out here at least and just see what you can do? Okay. Try these. Yeah, what's up? Yes, what's that? So, right, okay, so, yes, go ahead. Yeah. So, okay, so, in here, so you notice by using the negative 1 there, here we have straight from down, but the here, plus 1, again, like negative 1, okay? Step plus 1,
No, when you like went behind that, shop stick.
there, right? We're not fine. Well, they did, right? The negative 1 becomes positive 1, the negative 3 becomes positive. So it's really just like, it's like, it has to do with like, alright, so, okay. So far so good? Okay, so let me just do like, alright, and then for these x values, absolute value are very easy to do. Right? Right? Absolute value of all these x values is just this, right? You're good. Right? Okay? So now I'm going to use these x values here. So now negative 3. Negative 3 is my x value. Negative 3 plus 2, and then it becomes 1. I'll keep going. Okay, so.
Take that one too.
Nope. So far, so good. I'll say the rest. And so on and so forth. Okay, you just trust me. It won't matter because this plus 2 here will always shift things up too. I mean, look right here, right? So like, we got a y value of 1 here. So we go like 1, 0, 1, for example, right here, right? You follow me? These y values is 1, 0, 1. Okay? But here we get 1, 0, 1 here.
But that one.
So we have 1, 0, 1 right here. But on this, we have 1, 0, 1, but it's shifted back. It's 2 earlier, 2 to the left.
But we don't have anything outside the so it's 0.
So that's the vertex.
That's right.
So I would do
3. Yeah. I'm sorry. And then so what's happening?
Right.
Once it's negative 1.
So, well, so what's happening here is that this, right, has the exact same, I mean, you can see, like,
If you like it as a fraction, put negative 1 over 1. You know what I mean? That's perfectly fine too.
right, and like the next one, everything was, all these just y values are plain out to the x. They're all shifted back 2, or to the left 2.
So where they going with
So we shift left 2, you now have the same y values that you had right there. Does that help? Does that help clarify? Yeah, sure, if you want to. All right, folks, let's take a look here and see how we did.
yeah, John. Okay, hang on. All right, I see. Grayson, was that necessary?
No.
All right, can we stay in our seats, please? Then not bother our students. All right. All right. So there are your two answers. Okay. For the first one here, you should have shifted left 1 and up 3, and then your slope is 1/3. So from your vertex, you're going to go up 1, right 3, up 1, right 3, or up 1, left 3, up 1, left 3, and I around a space. Okay? Domain is negative infinity to infinity. Range is 3 to infinity. Okay? We've never seen a function yet that does not have a domain of negative infinity to infinity. Yet. Later in this unit, we'll see a function that does not have a domain negative infinity to infinity. But every other you'll see. It's not that hard to understand. And then the range, though, is 3 to infinity. And then number 3, okay, we're just shifting right 3. That's it, not up or down. See, there's no number here, so it's 3, 0. Okay, slope is negative 1. So from this point, we go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, and down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, so on and so forth. Okay, and so you can see, it's the V is opening downwards. Okay, domain is still negative infinity to infinity, and the range. Please be careful here, folks. Okay, if you said the range was 0 to negative infinity, I get what you're saying, but that's not right. It's wrong. Okay, you always go for the range from the bottom to the top. The lowest y value here is negative infinity, and it goes up to 0. Okay, so please make sure that you get that right. Okay? Questions on any of that? Okay. Then what I would like you guys to do here is on the back, all right, I want you to finish these up, okay? You got 9 there, all of them, please.
Oh my God.
Okay, identify the vertex 2 and the slope. For these, I want you to tell me the vertex and slope, and then tell me the domain and range.
Can we do that for a moment?
Oops, I ran out of space there, I guess. Okay. 1 through 9 in the back here. Okay. Yeah, for 7, 8, and 9, let me see here. I want to see what I want to see. Okay. So for 7, 8, 9, they don't really give you anything here. So I'll just have you identify. Actually, you know what? Just graph them. That's all you got to do. Just graph these right here. That's all I'll have you do for those. But I do want you to answer all the questions here for 1 through 6. A is 1 then. Yep. There's no A value. A is 1. All right. So go ahead, folks. Go ahead and give those a try. Okay. See what you can come up with there. I'll come around and help. Sorry, what? It will be if you don't finish it in class. Yes. So if you're asking if there's anything additional, no. That'll be it. From the